famously, there was an event, there was like one of their major events a while back, gave out like an Xbox and a PS4 for first place or something. I don't even remember what it was, but they do that a lot where they don't give out cash prizes. I haven't found like a particular Edison Discord. I'm in a Discord for a store called E&T Collectibles where they hold like quarterly Edison events, but there probably is like a more dedicated Edison Discord. What exactly is Edison? Good question. I'm gonna get a forest, then I can get Blood Crypt next turn. Um, Edison is a format from 2010 to 2011. It was the current format at that time. The reason it's called Edison is because the specific format in question, it was what am I trying to say? There was a tournament in 2010 held in Edison, New Jersey, featuring this particular format, and that's why it was called Edison. I should have Thoughtseize first. This is bad against Pierce. I'm just not going to cast Thoughtseize then. But I should have Thoughtseize first. But yeah, that's why it's called Edison. Crush card type prize anymore. They do for YCSs. YCSs, they give out like the prize card or whatever. I think for the current season, it's like some vanilla dragon as the prize card. No. It's more than 1 year. It's everything. So the way that Yu-Gi-Oh, they don't have like specific formats. What Yu-Gi-Oh does is they have like they just use everything as everything is the format. And what they do is they just curate the ban list a lot more than MTG does. So it's 2002 to 2011 with a whatever ban list was at that time. Yeah, it's like pre-modern. Goat is vintage, Edison is pre-modern, basically. What am I taking? How's my deck for Tasha's? How's our curve looking for Tasha's? Like high-ish, right? Relatively high. Probably don't have to worry about Tasha's. Take Sanity. Take Sanity, they can't do anything this turn. Yeah, I'll take Sanity. Also, taking Sanity is cool. But a fetch now while they don't have Trap available. Taking Sanity is cool because if they cast Tasha's, it exiles, so Tasha's doesn't fuel visions. They're just going to cycle it. Makes sense. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Easy to learn? It's... Yeah, I guess you could probably say it's easy to learn, but hard to... sometimes can be hard to follow, right? I guess that's maybe a good way of looking at it. I just don't have to play fetch lands, right? I'm gonna main phase the Bowmaster because we know they have Stern Scolding. Love how perfectly I tap for that, by the way. Could have held up Terminate, didn't. Yeah, there can be some things that it's like hard to figure out what's going on, but I think at a base level it's like relatively easy. I feel like I picked it up pretty quickly. Well, if they play a crab, like if they go crab fetch main phase, then I would want to terminate. Drown, counter Thoughtseize, not kill Bowmaster. Interesting. Let's go to combat first. Do make wins. Okay. I will bring in Endurance. Oh, I didn't talk about this. I didn't do like a little intro, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? It's just like JUND with good cards. I don't know how else to describe this deck. Yeah, JUND with good cards. Literally just like all 2021 forward cards. Halfling, Bowmaster, Wrenn, Fable, Ring, Sheoldred, Fury, and then some, some role players. But yeah, JUND good cards. There's not really a lot to say about this. Yeah, like I was gonna do a deck intro for YouTube, and it's like, what is there to even talk about? It's just good cards. There's nothing to say, you know. I mean, am I wrong, Tonber? It's just good cards. Like I know it's weird to say, but that's just the way it is, you know. All right, definitely want Endurance against Mill. Wonder if Old School, Cascade, Modern Zoo with Bloodbraid and Shard, this would be good again. There is actually a zoo deck from one of the challenges that I plan on playing this week, Rosie. Spoiler alert, it has the ring. Look pretty good. Probably want Duress against them. What's bad? Terminate's bad. Trim a couple of bolts, maybe? I think Fables. Yeah, we can, like, shave a Fable. Shave a Fable, shave a bolt. I want to keep some number of bolts for crabs. That, maybe. I don't mind shaving a Fury. Laying out the blue-black scamless mana is bad, but the grief you want more black sources, which makes the run reveal worse. Well, you just play more duels, right? Like, the way that I was thinking about it, Otter, is you can play Lorien and just play 4 Watery Graves. Like, you'd probably have to go 4 Watery Grave, some number of Dark Slick Shores, and then maybe also another dual land. But I don't know. I guess I could also could have gone past 60, yeah. Dude, imagine Sultai Mill with Veil. Alright, I've been trapped. Their hand sucks. Their hand's terrible. Wait, what? If they don't draw a land, they can't cast anything. Their hand's ass. Oh, shit. Why'd they shock? You'll love to see it. Love to see it. Also, the nice thing is I just never have to shock again, right? This one. Probably can't play Counterspell. I feel like there's a way you can, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you'd go 4 Watery Grave, 4 Drowned Catacomb, not Drowned Catacomb, Dark Slick Shores. You know what I meant to say. Like I feel like there should be a way to do it. All right, when do you think they're going to concede? At what point is my opponent going to say they've had enough? Not yet. Are we going to go Crack Field Fatal Push, maybe? Yeah, maybe when I cast the Endurance. Tasha's for 9. Everybody in chat, -9 Keck W. -9 Keck W. -1 Endurance main phase, right? It's like relatively safe. I could play Sheoldred, though. They just drawn Sheoldred. I do have a green card, I guess. Yeah, let's live a little. Let's live a little. I don't know if this is right, but I have a backup Wrenn that I can pitch to Endurance, so if they drown, I just respond Endurance, pitch Wrenn. No, this is fine. This is fine. Like, what's the worst case scenario? They draw a colored source? Like, if they drown, they can't do anything else, right? Like, there's just... I don't think there's anything they can do. Yeah, that's fine. So we know they have Drown, Scolding. Combat, put them to 10. Probably just play a second Sheoldred. Yeah, now we have enough for Sheoldred and Endurance. And Sheoldred and Hardcast Endurance, I should say. Back Blood Crypt. Play Blood Crypt untapped. Go. They didn't want to play anymore. Where'd they go? Chat, where'd they go? Come back. Except, it turns out that when you put good cards in your deck, your hands are better. No way. Are they on the Fatal Push strategy? I'm not a big fan of the Fatal Push strategy, but I don't want to get my Thoughtseize spell pierced. Kind of want to wait till turn 3 to cast this. Yeah, this is the first league with this JUND deck. This Scolding? Is this just mill again? Sitter. No, it is blue-black control. Blue-black mediums. Blue-black mediums. Did they get Shadow? No, they didn't reveal Gigantha. I think it's just a blue-black control deck. Pretty sure I'm casting Bowmasters here. I guess attacking is actually good to incentivize the Bowmaster. Okay, well, if they're going to do this, I think I can get basic. The reason I didn't want to attack was because if I attack, they just go Bowmaster. Damage, block with the token, and then I can Bowmaster their Bowmaster, but if I Bowmaster their token, they get to keep Bowmaster in play, and that's more awkward. So, like, in the event where they have Bowmaster, I think not attacking is good. Because I don't want to be in a situation where I have to kill their token to save my halfling. No, it's just JUND. It's just, like, JUND good cards. Why don't I ever play Yawgmoth? It's not my jam. It's a good deck for sure, but it's just not my jam. A Schmurktide. I can't really beat a Schmurktide. That's bad. I now can beat a Schmurktide. Dude, why on earth does Halfling make this card uncounterable? It's so stupid. What a dumb interaction. You, I guess. Like, why is this any legendary spell? Why can't it just be creatures? I guess I get a little punish for not pinging the Murktide in case I draw a red card. If I attack, they block, and I go Fury, Pitch, Fable, and they Subtlety, it's a disaster. I'm just gonna pass. Fuck that. Go. It's so bad if they have Subtlety. I mean, I don't know if they, like, 100% have Subtlety, but I feel like I can play around it. Although, once they show me Street Wraith, they're probably not blue-black control. They're probably Shadow, right? I want to incentivize the Bowmaster first. Actually, did I want to do this? I mean, I have Fury, so maybe it's not bad. They do get to kill my Bowmaster. And the Halfling, too. I should have Thoughtseize first. Yeah, I probably should have Thoughtseize first. Now what? This is awkward. So they're going to have a 3/3 token. So what I could do, I could go Response. How do we feel about this? Bowmaster their army token, so that they only get a 2/2, which does not attack, which doesn't block my 3/3 profitably. And then I can go Thoughtseize your counterspell, Fury, Pitch, Fable, deal 4 to Murktide, Wrenn, ping Murktide. I like that. Yeah, that plan gets blown up if they have 2 counterspells. Oh, I guess I'll have a 4/4 anyways. So I could just ping their Bowmaster then, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go... Let's just float a green mana. Because then this casts Wrenn, this casts Thoughtseize, and then this casts Bowmaster. So yeah, we'll go... Let this resolve. We've not played a land yet. Alright, please don't have 2 counterspells. Be cool and don't have 2 counterspells. That kind of doesn't matter, right? Yeah, because the Wrenn's uncounterable anyways. So we can go here. Bowmaster. I guess it matters if they have Subtlety, because they can Subtlety the Fury. Ping this. I'm going to cast the Fury before the Wrenn and Six. Because if they Subtlety this, then I might want to ping something else. Okay, this worked out pretty well. I guess they can still Subtlety the Wrenn. Yeah, they can still Subtlety the Wrenn. Should be a little annoying. But now this is kind of a threat. Do I hold back my 4/4 to protect the Wrenn is the question. Interesting. How much do I care about this Wrenn? I really don't think I do. I probably don't care that much about it, right? This is fine, I think. Honestly, if they're attacking Wrenn instead of me with the ring in play, I'm probably okay with that. Make a big shadow? Well, they're going to make a big shadow anyways, right? I guess the difference between, what, 8/8 and 4/4? Yeah. Well, I mean, if I don't attack, they can just shock. So it's only the difference between an 8/8 and a 6/6, which, is there really that much difference? Also, if they had Shadow last turn, I think they almost certainly would have played it. They had 1 spare mana last turn. Oh, wow. They're playing Otawara. Revealed Watery Grave, played Otawara. That's kind of strange. I feel like that was a misclick. Okay. So we know one of their last cards is Watery Grave. I guess we can Thoughtseize to do a Bowmaster check. And if they cast Bowmaster, I respond. Dumb. Discard Lorien, reveals Watery Grave, plays Otawara, casts Murktide Regent. We know their last card is Watery Grave. Why would they counter this? What? What the fuck? What are we doing here? What's going on? Like, I know your last card's Watery Grave. Probably just reset the ring here. Protection is nice. Yeah, they're looking out for me. They're definitely looking out for me. That's a good one. You can go. They're afraid of my Death Shadow? True. Yeah, they were just playing around me having a Death Shadow. It's fine. Way away, away from here I'll be. Way away, So you can see. Alright, cast this card. Draw counterspell. They drew Sauron's Ransom. Thoughts on putting counterspell face up and the other 3 face down? I like it. You want to go with the counterspell? I'll let you know you could take it if you want. Well, the 3-1 split is right. It's just a question of do you put the counterspell face down or face up. In this situation, I think I like counterspell face up better. They have to take it. They can't not take it. They have no cards in hand. Like, they are, unless they think that, like, that I put a counterspell below. Maybe they think that's their only way to win, is that, like, there were 2 counterspells and that they have to hope that there's a counterspell in the bottom pile, because they can't win otherwise. You know what I mean? So I guess we attack with the army token. They block with Murktide, we ping it. Bolt face pass. Bolt them and they lose. How do they lose? Oh, the Sheoldred. Right. Well, I guess I could just do it upkeep. It's fine. I forgot that they had the Sheoldred. We'll just bolt them upkeep. I'm dumb. I forgot that they just lost 2 life. Sure. Ooh, upstairs, baby. Oh yeah, the Bowmasters too, just in case it wasn't enough. Yeah, deck's so good that we can just stumble on our wins. I feel like this is the ultimate Snook deck. Snook would like this deck. Force of Negation. Alright, still dead. Yeah, 3 life even. Alright. Blue-black, so they're like Shadow, they're like half in between Shadow and the blue-black control deck. I mean, yeah, they Thoughtseized, they counterspelled the Thoughtseize when I knew their only other card in hand was Watery Grave. Like, they're just blue-black Shadow. Does Shadow normally play Ransom? I feel like I haven't seen that before, but Chalice seems good. I do have a lot of 1s. Just explosives. Could shave a couple Fables. Fable kind of sucks because they have Stub and Bowmaster. I don't mind shaving a couple Fables. Yeah, I guess that's fair, Magical. I haven't played against a lot of Shadow. I guess Endurance is okay at stopping early Murktides. The problem I have with Endurance versus Murktide specifically is you're always in this weird spot where, like, you have to sometimes pitch cast the Endurance in order to keep up with the rest of their stuff, while also, like, making sure that you can maintain parity on board. And when you have to pitch a card to Endurance just to potentially prevent them from having from a Murktide region that you don't even know is in their hand, you just find yourself in these weird spots that, like, you just lose to the rest of their hand. Like, even if they never cast the Murktide region, you just lose to their leftovers, you know? I mean, it's okay to hardcast it on turn 2 or turn 3. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great Endurance deck. I think it's mostly there just for the, like, specific graveyard decks and mill. Like, I don't think this is a deck that wants to bring an Endurance against Murktide and, you know, shit like that. I think I'm just gonna roll with this. Dragon's Claw, baby. I mean, in whoever played this deck, in their defense of playing Dragon's Claw, there's been a lot of burn lately, so, like, I can't blame them for playing Dragon's Claw. Burn's been everywhere. Math checks out. What am I Boseijuing in this matchup? I guess I want to get a Shockland so I can Terminate on turn 2. If I need to Terminate on 2. Like Sundroplet? Which one was Sundroplet? It was like end step, put a counter on it. Each upkeep, remove a counter, gain a life, or something like that. I know it triggered on each upkeep, but I can't remember the rest of the text. I used to play Sundroplet back in the day. Back in my day. Right, okay. Every time you take a damage, you get a counter, and then each upkeep, remove 1 counter, gain 1 life, right? Something like that. Stop! Opponent is killing all my creatures. I don't like it. Come on, tap out for Murktide. I should have boarded out that card. This card's kind of cheeks in this matchup, huh? 1 life per turn max. Well, it's each upkeep. So it's 1 life on their turn, 1 life on your turn. So it's 2 life for each turn cycle. Yeah, very good in multiples. Alright, I will trade this for a counterspell. Okay. Sun Droplet gains 2 from a bolt. Well, assuming you get an extra turn, yeah. If they, like, end step bolt you, you only get 1 life before they get their next turn, right? They can't drown this, which is nice. Sauron's Ransom. Interesting. I don't think the counterspell matters that much. The drown technically doesn't matter also, because I only have 4 cards in my graveyard. I think the Dismember is the best card in this pile, right? If I had to rank the cards, I would say Dismember is 1, Counterspell is 2, Drown 3, Lorien 4 or something. So maybe I should put Counterspell Lorien face up. No, I don't want to put both removal spells in the same pile. Counterspell Drown face up? I mean, the Dismember is good, but it's not good enough to 1-3 this, I think. You know what I mean? Like, yes, Dismember is good, but I don't think it's good enough to give them 3 cards. I think I'm gonna do... kind of want to do this. Face up, face down. Dude, I will say 4-spell Lorien piles are so hard to split. They put... okay, they took the counterspell and the Dismember. It's unfortunate. I mean, it's really only difficult when there's 4 spells. If it's like 2 lands, 2 spells, it's pretty easy. If it's 3 spells, 1 land, most of the time it's pretty easy. If it's 1 spell, 3 lands, it's super easy. It's only difficult when there's 4 spells. Are we dead? I mean, we know they have a counter spell. We're not in a great spot. Getting punished for playing this Proving Ground and not holding it this cycle. That's bad. Alright, give me a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize goes brazy. We just chill for a little bit. Take a 5-ball, take 1 more draw step. If the face-up pile is not a card you are specifically looking for, then game theory says you should always take the face-down pile. Yeah. If, like... oh, wait, this is Pog. This is so Pog. They're gonna counter this, right? There's no world where they don't counter this. There is no chance they don't cast Counterspell, right? Sussed. You're on double bolt? I don't know. Would you really play her on double bolt there? I don't think I would play her on double bolt. They have 6 cards? I don't know. Playing her on double bolt's kind of weird. Maybe they have another threat, I guess. Another threat confirmed. Would love to draw a spell. Do I think Modern is in a healthy spot? Yeah, I think it's relatively good. I mean, it depends on your hand, right? It definitely depends on their hand. If you have a second threat, then maybe it's fine. Didge. Feels weird to not bring in Chalice, but we have so many ones. What if I cut Bolt? Cut Bolt, bring in Chalice? Is that crazy? Like, cut all the bolts, bring in 2 Fables, 2 Chalices? You wanna cut the Furies? I mean, would you be willing to just board in Chalice and kind of live with having Chalice and 12 1-drops? Does not feel great. It definitely does not feel great. I mean, let's think about this. How good is Chalice against their deck anyways? They have Counterspell, Drown, Dismember, Murktide, Sauron's Ransom. Is it even that good? I'm not even sure the Chalice is, like, as game over as it used to be. You want Duress? More discard spells wouldn't be too bad. I probably shouldn't be cutting these Fables. Okay, what if we did this? Let's try this. Thoughts on this? Yeah, this looks better. I think I like this. Should I sell Bowmaster and Ring before or after PT? This is not, I will repeat, this is not a financial advice stream. I will not be providing you financial advice. Sand's kind of mid, but Lorien, Thoughtseize. Shadow, Murktide, Murktide. I don't wanted to take a Lorien there, to be honest. It's like sort of taking a land. Yeah, their hand's not great. The second Murktide really ties the room together, you know? It's always the second Murktide that does you in. Out of here. You didn't draw a counterspell. I don't believe you. Oh, that's pretty good too. You can go Thoughtseize cycle. And they have Murktide, Shadow left over. This might be a tough one to win. I don't want to tell them what I drew. They're going to play a giant-ass Murktide, and we're going to play Ring. By Ninja, thank you for the 29... Oh, come on. Thank you for the 29 months. So now they play Shadow, and we play Sheoldred. And they lose 2 life and get a 6/6 Shadow, so we can't... I mean, we could trade, but probably not going to do that. Just give me another Ring off the top. I'll take a Ring. Not exactly a Ring. It's not the card I was looking for. Okay. 6/6 Shadow. Probably have to go to 10. Can't double Murktide here, which is nice. They're 2 cards short. It's bad. Shadow plus Murktide. Need a good draw step here. Engineered explosives, please and thank you. I don't ask for much. Just an EE. Or Ring. A blank piece of cardboard. That also works. So, Halfling. I'm just going to main phase the Bowmaster. Because we know their last card. So they go to 6. They go to 4. And then we go chump both shadows, take 8. This is still winnable. We need them to brick just like we bricked. It's not a brick, but it's beatable. I don't think it's worth trading. I think I need the Sheoldred to live. Like, now Ring is lethal. So close. Yeah, Fury would be good. Fury would be good. Well. It appears that we have deceased. Okay. Yeah, what if they simply just forget to attack? Man. I'll play first. The classic no fetch land hand. I still have to keep it, I think. Put back Thoughtseize. I think this person plays a lot of Tron. The name sounds familiar. I feel like the name is associated with a Tron gamer. And if they are Tron, we have Boseiju Wrenn. That's not Tron. Maybe they're Rakdos Tron. Ooh, 2 free. 2 free. Let's not take damage this turn, I think. I guess Shocking leaves this untapped for Ragavan, potentially, but yeah. Rakdos Tron. You go turn 1 Chromatic Sphere. Oh, hear me out, okay? Ready? Turn 1, Urza's Land Chromatic Sphere. Turn 2, crack Chromatic Sphere for black. A second Urza's Land, Grief, Pitch, Worst Fears, Undying Malice. What are we thinking? Thoughts? Thoughts, prayers? Only if you pitch Worst Fears, though. Who hurt me? Everybody. It's fine, I can just draw in their turn. Deal. Oh, I thought they're gonna... Oh, I guess if they ping Halfling, then I draw in their turn. It's the same thing. I guess... Oh, I actually should have drawn on my turn. Because after they ping... They ping me? Then they ping the Wrenn. Oh, because they had Fury anyways. Sure. Okay. It's another Fury scam. That's why they didn't ping the Wrenn. Okay. Well, good thing I have this Fury. I'm not okay. So I can kill these two? Surely they don't have another Undying effect, right? Well, now what? What if I start with Wrenn Ping Bowmaster? I think that's the right place to start. Because if they have an Undying effect, they're definitely going to fire it off on the Bowmaster, right? Which is bad for me, but then I can go Fury, kill the Fury and the Bowmaster, right? Like, there's no world where they wouldn't save the Bowmaster. Alright, well, draw. I guess we could even double check now. Grief terminates. More about the Terminate, I think. And then we can go Grief, pitch, Wrenn. Kill this. Go. So they're probably going to kill the Wrenn, but then I can just go take 2, terminate your token. They have nothing, I have Ring. Draw a black card, they can Grief me, I guess, but that's fine. I am okay with that. Or they can just concede the game. That works too. Touche. Touche. Touche or not touche? What shall we bring in against the scam? The Scamonius. Endurance? Is that it? Do you cut Thoughtseize against Scam? Everything else is pretty good, right? It's like the only card that I don't really want. I guess it's maybe more awkward. Because, like, I don't have my own Griefs. Well, I mean, traditionally speaking, discard spells aren't that great in mid-range mirrors, because, like, the games can go longer and you don't want to top deck a Thoughtseize when you need to draw a removal spell. The issue is they have the scam package, so the games don't naturally last as long as they used to in like traditional JUND mirrors, you know? But I just don't know what else to cut. Like, if I'm not cutting Thoughtseize, what am I cutting to make room for Endurance? All my cards are great. Lightning Bolt maybe, but they have Ragavans. Maybe they'll cut Ragavans. Bolt is nice against Scammed Grief, though. Yeah, I don't know. Could go like 2 Thoughtseize and a Bolt, maybe? No, I don't want to cut Halfling for Chalice. I could just trim Halflings in a general sense. Could go like Halfling 2 Thoughtseize, keeping all the bolts for Voidwalker. Yeah, let's try that. I don't think you want Chalice in this matchup. Their deck doesn't have that many ones. Like, the only ones they have are what? Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, and the Scam cards. They arguably have less ones than we do. This hand's good. I'll keep. What the 5? I like that. We lost playing for the trophy with the Lotus deck. No, we're getting scammed. Kind of have 3 answers to that. If I can find a red card, I do. Like, if they take... Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I had a bolt in my hand. You know why? Because there's a bolt on top of my deck. You ready for this? You ready for the lightning bolt on top? I'm even going to put the upkeep stop, so it's more likely I draw the bolt. You ready? I mean, I guess that counts, right? It's a red card. It's not a bolt, but it's a red card. Just gonna get basics. Play around Blood Moon just in case. It's a really card disadvantageous exchange. I mean, they have 1 card in their hand. I think we'll be okay. We'll draw Wrenn and Six. If only. They're playing out Takenuma. It's kind of interesting. Ring. Yeah. Probably no attack in case they drew Bowmaster. Whatever. We have lands anyways, even if they have Bowmaster. Yeah, maybe they have Grief. That makes sense as to why they're playing out the Takenuma. Because, like, if they had other lands, they would just hold this. So I guess it makes sense that they don't have lands in hand. More fire cards? Bro, I'm playing more fire cards than almost every other deck in the format. Do we raw dog this Fury? I feel like it's... I mean, Raw Dogging Fury is good against Grief. Yeah, I guess it's fine. It's bad against Terminate, but it is good if they have Grief. I feel like they have Terminate. I don't know why, I just have a feeling. Yeah, maybe that was bad. But if they keep the Terminate and they just go land Grief, then it's still bad no matter what. So, like, either way, it's kind of bad. I play out the land. Oh, you want to hold it for Fable? Or you're saying them? Well, if they, that's why I'm saying, like, they're more likely to have Grief in their hand if they're playing out the Takenuma, right? Because they just don't have lands. So, like, them playing out the Takenuma kind of screams to me that they have 4-drops in hand. And the most likely 4-drop is Grief, right? Speaking of 4-drops, I'll hold this land for Fable. I can't Fatal Push that right now. I can Chump Block Fatal Push. Maybe just don't attack. How many Fatal Pushes is Scam playing nowadays? Oh, well, that turns on Fatal Push. What fake card is that? The one that I played? It's a Sheoldred. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Okay, so their plan... they have no cards in hand. I don't know what their plan is. Maybe they don't have a plan. Maybe their plan is just die. Looks like a white card. It kind of does. You thought it was Hellish Norn? Oh, man. Sheoldred is really good. They're going to double block. I'm going to play another Sheoldred. Oh, they're no longer double blocking. They are no longer double blocking. Go. Man, that was a close game. That was a fun match of Magic the Gathering. It was a really fun match of Magic the Gathering, where both teams fought hard. I cast my fire cards, and my opponent didn't. Well, they did cast some of their fire cards. I do think that a deck like this is going to be massively advantaged against the Scam deck. Because, like, you're both just trading a bunch of cards, but you're never down that many resources. And you have enough answers to their early Scam stuff that maybe this is the Scam killer. Well, this sucks. Or just, like, shock Thoughtseize on turn 1 against Burn. Anybody? Anybody ever do that before? No? Nobody? Just me? I mean, I have Swamp, but if I fetch Swamp, I still have to shock on turn 2 anyways for Terminate. I guess if I fetch Swamp and draw a red fetch, then I can go Swamp, Mountain into Boseiju. Yeah, I guess we have to just play the Thoughtseize. I could also go Swamp Thoughtseize, next turn tap Shockland Thoughtseize. My god. This is painful. Spain without the S. I kind of think we have to take Vortex. Yeah, I think my plan is take Vortex, next turn tap land, take Boros Charm, Terminate Goblin Guide on 3, play Sheoldred, hope that's good enough. Because the only way I can conceivably see myself winning this game is if I set up Sheoldred Ring, and this prevents that from happening. So, yeah, the new burn list have cut Eidolon, and they replaced Eidolon with Vortex main. Eidolon just sucks right now. It's not that good. Another Wrenn and Six. Whoa, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. It does die to Doomblade. Alright, 7, 9. I mean, I'm just dead, right? Just dead. I think I might have... I mean, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily say I would have won this game on the play, but I would have been in a much better position if I was in the play. Because I would have Thoughtseize this fucking card. Well, there's a ring. Go. Under what circumstance can I win this game? If they have to draw, like, what, 4 lands in a row? And land, draw... They have to draw 5 lands in a row for me to win this game. Surely they can draw 5 lands in a row, right? This is in paper. Does anybody know what this is from? It might be a Moto exclusive. I don't know if it's a Moto exclusive or not, John. Is it? Okay. Halfling on top. Well, now we need them to draw 6 lands in a row. Seems that they have not drawn 6 lands in a row. I'm dead. Got these Dragon's Claws, though. What to feel? I'm not going to bring... Oh, do I want Chalice? What do I even Chalice on? I have, like, a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s. Cut, like, a Terminate and a Fable. Let's try it on the play. Let's try Chalice on the play. I don't know what I would want a Chalice on. I guess 1? Like, lead Duress, turn 2 Chalice on 1? I mean, I'm not going to cut Halfling. Like, the thing about playing the 1-drops is you just play your 1-drop on turn 1, and then you Chalice on turn 2, and it's fine, right? Like, I don't think this is a matchup where you want to cut your Halfling because of Chalice, given that speed is so important. Like, you need to be able to cast Sheoldred on 3 or Ring on 3. You know what I mean? We never bolt on 1. If they play Goblin Guide, we do. Hear me out. What if they don't kill our Delighted Halfling? Have you considered them not killing our Delighted Halfling? What if they just don't kill the Delighted Halfling? Surely they're going to cast Goblin Guide on turn 1, right? So we can go Stomping Ground, Wrenn, get back, basic Swamp Duress. I mean, if their hand is Goblin Guide Lightning Bolt, I don't know, I guess it depends on the rest of their hand. Like, if you're a burn player and your hand is Goblin Guide Boltier, what do you cast? Probably still just cast Boltier, right? Rude. Feels like this was avoidable. Maybe. Only maybe avoidable. Ah, one of these kind of games, huh? One of these kind of games. The reason I got Stomping Ground was because high upside, if they don't have the removal spell, then I can go Wrenn, Mire for Swamp and Swamp Duress. But if I go Overgrown Tomb into Swamp, then I don't have red mana if they kill Halfling. Appears that was a mistake, though. Appears that may have been a mistake. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. It's like, in the scenario where they don't kill Halfling, I'm going to have red mana anyways. So maybe that was dumb. Now we just go Duress Fury, right? Fury pitch Fable, probably. Yeah. It's a lot of Sanctifiers. What is my out? Take a Boros Charm, kill their Swiss Spear. Yeah. So, pitch Fable, right? Yeah, then we can run next turn. 8, and they have a Boros Charm. This is, like, weirdly still winnable. I should have got Overgrown Tomb. I didn't think about it. Or I like had a reason to get the Stomping Ground, but like in the scenario where Halfling survives and I have an active Wrenn anyways, I didn't think about it too far. Well, that's unfortunate. We can still win this game. It's not going to be easy, but need them to brick a little bit. Beach in our bare feet. We're at 4. They have Vortex. If they bolted you, you'd be dead to the second charm. They have an opportunity to bolt me. You're saying instead of bolting the Halfling? I don't know if I understand what you're saying. They should just cast Vortex. Should definitely cast Vortex here, right? Oh, I don't think I updated the Mox field. Hold on, let me do that real quick. I don't think I... Chat, nobody told me. Your deck. Nobody told me. He told you. He told you. He told you. Alright, should be updated now. Alright, they have Path for Shelly. Why aren't they taking so long? What's going on here? What are we doing? Yeah, I guess we can't beat the face-up path no matter what. So I guess we're drawing dead. Let's draw a ring, maybe? Right. Crack fetch, go to 3. I'm just dead on board, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe if I drew, like... If I just drew a basic land, play Sheoldred, take 2, go to 2, Vortex puts me to 1, then I have a draw step, but... Have I looked at Dingo's stream today, or, like, just in a general sense? Alright, sure, I'll keep. Let him cook! Let him cook. Ad break in progress. Adge in the chat. Adge. Island, go. Okay. Surely their deck would not feature the card Counterspell. Chat, I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared. My opponent just cast a Fairy Seer. I don't like it here. I want to go home. Mom, I don't like it here. I want to go home. No fucking shot. You just ninjutsu'd a Ninja of the Deep Hours. What year is it? My brother in Christ. What year is it? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing the wrong format. Jesus Christ. What's happening? What is going on? Why are they playing Pauper? We're literally losing to a Pauper deck. They must have queued up a Pauper League and they're like, man, this Pauper deck is really good. Let's see if we can put this into Modern. RCQs didn't go great. I'm gonna lead on Bolt in case they have Spell Pierce. If their hand is Spell Pierce Counterspell, then I like this better. I mean, if your hand is Spell Stutter Sprite Second Subtlety, then what do you want from me? Yeah, I break both RCQs. Surely I'm not losing to Ninja of the Deep Hour Spell Stutter Sprite, right? Alright, Sheoldred Resolve. I don't know how they beat this card. It's not really beating it, per se. It's the neat part, they don't. That's the neat part, they don't. That's kind of a gassy draw. It's unfortunate that I fetched the wrong land last turn. I should have got a forest with this. Because now I have to shock. But I need to resolve the Bowmaster now, I think. Do I? I could terminate. What if I just terminate the Ninja? It's worse if they have second Ninja, because I kind of want to double block. I could just chump. Yeah, let's Bowmaster now. I want to kill this while they don't have Spell Stutter available. Because if I wait till their turn, they can just Spell Stutter the Bowmaster. I think I chump. I could also just take. If I take, then this becomes a 2-2. No, I'll chump. We can terminate next turn. I don't know they have Fairy Seer in hand, too. Right, from, like, turn 3. Yeah, how does this deck ever beat a Pauper archetype? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Unironically, we're gonna lose this game. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to end the stream if I lose to a Pauper deck, chat. Stream's over. Stream is over. I've decided I'm just going to take the hit from this and get a 1-1. Say more about their deck choice or mine. Unclear. A little column A, a little column B. You know, at the end of the day, they are living their best life, and that's fine, you know? I respect what they're doing. They're living their best life. And that's all, you know, we're all here for it. They're living their best life. Not dead. Not alive, but I'm not dead. Yeah, sometimes you just get injured. Nothing you can do about it. A very common life lesson, you know? I don't even know what to say. I have no words. Otawara. We have no outs. No outs confirmed. God, their deck is so powerful. I don't know what to board in. No, I'm not prepared. Unfortunately, I did not come prepared for the Ninjas matchup. Silly me. Not gonna sideboard. Maybe Endurance is good. I don't know what I'd cut though. Shape Fable. No, I really don't think you can board in Chalice on one. You have too many ones. I think this is only here for Cascade. It's an okay blocker. I don't know what to cut though. All my cards are great. I guess Fable's my worst card because it plays into Spell Pierce worse. We can go 2 Fable, 2 Endurance. like, they're not doing anything with their graveyard, so the ETB is mostly irrelevant, but it is nice to be able to, like, not have to play into their counterspells and hold it up on their turn. Yeah, the problem with, I don't know. It's like, Cast into Fire, if you draw Cast into Fire after they've already ninja'd, it's kind of awkward. So I guess if you, like, best case scenario, if you can Cast into Fire 2 1/1 bozos, then it's really good. But if they, like, do the ninja thing and then you draw Cast into Fire, it's kind of awkward, right? Bowmaster would be nice. So that's fine. I'm more likely to want to get a mountain, I think, so I'll get a forest off this. Just want to get a basic. They might be a Blood Moon deck. I guess against exactly Blood Moon, I'd want to go Forest Swamp, perhaps. I'm not sure if they 100% have Blood Moon, but it's a card they could have. It's too good. Turn. I would like to cast an uncounterable Sheoldred, if I may. Never mind. I guess I'll settle for a Fable. Show me a Force. No Force. It's the most redress down ever. Yeah, kinda. Take a look. I like our spot. I like our spot. Goblin token, huh? Interesting. Does that mean they have subtlety? Could discard halfling land, maybe? Yeah, like, I don't really need the land. Oddly enough... God, this is going to sound so weird, but I kind of want to bolt this and play Sheoldred. If I just play Sheoldred and don't bolt, then they can ninja me. I'm okay with them ninjing me. Yeah, whatever. If you ninja me, that's fine. I guess I could shock first, play Sheoldred, and then if they have subtlety, bolt this. Because, like, I only want to bolt this if they have subtlety, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Because if they don't have subtlety, I don't care. Oh, go. I guess I could also bolt the ninja if I want to. Yeah, holding a bolt seems pretty safe here. Sure. I accept. You can have a Fairy Seer. That's fine with me. That one's fine with me. That's less okay. Draw 2, deal 5. And I'm assuming if I kill their wizard in response, they still... Yeah. Okay. That's good. Really? That's how that works? I did not know that. Because I guess it's, like, still in play as the... Oh, is it because it's because of the wording? Because it's draw 2 and then deal 5? Is that why? If it was the other way around, would they still take the damage? Or no? They would, okay. I wasn't sure if it had something to do with the fact that it was, like, the order of the card or whatever. Got it, okay. I see. I think I'm just gonna, like, kill their stuff. I want to do this main phase to not get ninja'd. If I just kill all their stuff, I don't know how they win this game. This might be a little too aggressive. Yeah, Bowmaster seems pretty good against their deck. Their all X1 deck that draws a bunch of cards. Not a bad one. They are just living their best life. Why on earth are they not snapping Flame of Anor? What the hell? I want to hold a counterspell? Oh, same thing as last time, right? No, it's the same thing. It's the same. It works the same way. Any traits? We play opponent's deck. Unfortunately, no. You know, as many different archetypes as I've played over the years, I've never really been much of a Snapcaster guy myself. Never been my jam. The thing about shocking? What could they possibly want to shock for? Like subtlety counterspell, maybe? It's unfortunate. Might lose this game. Untap. I'll take a Bowmaster. Oh. I'll take that too. That one works. That one works. How good is can't be countered One Ring against the blue-red deck? I'll draw a card. Now I'm the bad guy, huh? Now I'm the bad guy. Bad guy TM. Oh yeah, they definitely have Counterspell. It's very obvious they have Counterspell. They're at 8. The YOLO this Terminate. I don't want to attack with both because they can go trade for Halfling, kill Halfling, and then counter this. Yeah, let's just YOLO this. It's a little aggressive, but it's a wee bit aggressive. I think it's fine. They're at 6. Also, keeping them off a wizard is nice, given that they have Flame of Anor in their deck. My turn. I'll cast this card. We're gonna do this again. How's that? Okay. I think I'm not... Well... No, let's main phase activate, because even if they bounce, I can just recast it. It's not bad. Yeah, stop making it uncounterable. Opponent just wants to cast their counter spell. Madge. I don't really think they have any good targets for Boseiju, so I'll just play my land. Also, lets me play around Spell Pierce with this. Yeah, I'm not killing that. Is it a wizard? It's not a wizard. It's a rogue. A rouge. 800 tickets rental enough to get most tier 1 decks. I have protection, Papegaphone. Oh, maybe they want to pick up the Borrower to bounce the ring again. I would say, for the most part, yes, kind of. But you're going to maybe run into some issues with trying to rent ring decks specifically, like 4-color, for example. You know what I mean? No, they still don't draw a card with the Ninjutsu. I assume they just did that because they wanted the Borrower back. But it appears, given the long pause, that they may have not realized that that's how that was going to work. Draw on my upkeep? Why would I draw my upkeep? No, that's not how it works, Chicken Man. Checks last known information. So if I upkeep, respond to the trigger, activate ring, and they bounce it, I still take a damage. Let's just go to combat. Just go to combat. No, I'm not going to go for max rarity. Like, what I was talking about this earlier. I think what my plan is to, like, now that I have 3 decks, and I have some stuff that I have decks that I want to play at low rarity, I'm going to just try and do small upgrades, but I'm not going to go for, like, super high max rarity. Some minor upgrades. Like, I was looking at prices of the ultra rare Vayus yesterday, and they're like, for first ed, lightly played, they're like $15. That seems so cheap. What 3 decks? I have Vayu Turbo, Lightsworns, and Frog Monarchs. Make them at the Forest. Alright, well. Oops. True. Rain Spider, thank you for the 2 months. Ultra. No, the ulti Vayus are hell expensive. But the ultras are like, the ultra lightly played first editions were like $15 when I checked yesterday. And the near mint first eds were not even that much more. They were like 25 or 30, which for near mint first ed ultras, or no, that was near mint unlim. Near mint first ed was like 50, I think. But even that's like not that bad. I think the ultis were like 140 when I checked. So like in comparison, it's not too bad. Alright, how about we just cast this card? Would you like to stop playing? This one. I'm just clicking buttons, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna pass. Go. I mean, they can't win. They might have like a Flame of Anor to kill the Sheoldred. Press down. Alright, we're delaying the inevitable. Yeah, I just finished getting the cards for Vayu not too long ago. I've been so happy with Vayu. I've been playing it a lot on DB the past, like, few days. That deck is really sick. The Vayu deck is so good. You know what's weird, though? Like, I think I might have got fleeced on these, because what did I pay for? The Blackwing Synchros, I think I got fleeced on them, because... So, I bought the... There's no way I paid that much. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I might have got fleeced, chat. So there's the order number. Black wing, armed wing. Oh, no, okay. The armed wings. No, that's right. The armed wings were $3. The armor masters, even for the shitty gold rares, are $16. Even for the shitty gold rares for the armor masters. I wanted to see if that was the correct price. Yeah, it's a little over. They're like 13, 14, but yeah, those like even the shitty gold rares are super expensive. I'll keep this. Yeah, like with the recent with Vayu Turbo doing so well recently, all those synchros have gone up a lot. Yeah, Edison, man. So many random cards. Do you want to know how much pulling the rug is? Well, mostly because there's only like 2 printings of it. Look at this. Pulling the rug. Even the rare, so there's 2 printings, Strike of Neos rare and Champion Pack 5 rare. They're both $15. And it's a sideboard card. It's not even a main deck card, it's a sideboard card. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Dust Shoot was like 12. You don't even want to know how. Do not look at the the Champion Pack Super Dust Shoot. I think it's like 400. It's unreasonable. I want to Thoughtseize first. Not sure if that's right. Because they could just have 2 counter spells. Should, yeah, Edison's dope. Yeah. I should have waited to Thoughtseize till next turn. And then on turn 3, I could have just went Thoughtseize Wrenn. So then if they use mana on their turn, they spell Pierce the Thoughtseize, I can still resolve Wrenn, potentially. That could have been better. What's another expensive card that I recently bought? Oh, Royal Oppression. Yeah, Royal Oppression only has... It has more printings, but even, like, the gold rare from Gold Series 4 is still $14. Yeah, it's also a really dumb card. That card is really dumb. I don't know why, but I feel like they have Blood Moon. I'm gonna get 1 basic here. It's the worst that I can say. Here, I will read you the text of Royal Oppression. Pay 800 life points to negate a special summon of a monster and the effect of a card that special summons a monster and destroy it. Both you and your opponent can use this effect as long as this card remains face up on the field. It's a really stupid card. Very hotly contested card in the Edison format. Yeah, those were words. Basically, you can pay 800 life points to counter any spell your opponent plays. Think of it like that. Imagine a magic card that was like 1 mana to cast, and it just said pay 3 life counter target spell. Either player can activate this. You know what I mean? That's essentially what it is. No, I should have got a swamp. It's fine. I don't think they're blood mooning me. It sounds a lot like Standstill. Kind of, yeah. It's got some Standstill vibes to it. Yeah, I guess it's 2 life. Oh yeah, it would be 2 life, not 3 life, because it's a 10th of your life total. Yeah. Alrighty. That is a dress down. Played a bunch of 1900 4-stars with Axe of Despairs and Mage Powers. Some people have done that. I think that stuff works more in GOAT format. Well, no, because they did it end step, right? But some people do that in Edison format, or not Edison, a GOAT format. So the big difference between Edison and GOAT, wow, Giga Chad. The big difference between Edison and GOAT is, it's a good draw, is GOAT has the power spell. So you can play Pot of Greed, Delinquent Duo, Graceful Charity. You can play those cards in GOAT format. You can't play those in Edison. Like, you cannot play the truly broken cards in that format. At this point, I don't really care if they kill my Wrenn. Like, they're just going to go counterspell, untap, kill Wrenn, but that's fine. Oh. Well, they just don't have a counterspell. That also works. Yeah, the Trinity. Yeah, there's basically no extra deck in Edison. Alright. Took us a little bit, but we have successfully defeated the Pauper deck. Pogs in the chat. We did it, chat. We beat the Pauper deck. Jeering Instigator. Alright, that was JUND. I don't have too much to say. It's JUND. It's got good cards. It's JUND. It's just JUND. It's really just JUND. And we 3-2'd, which is perfect for JUND. That's all I got. Would love the James Medicine games. I should do a stream where I just like play some Medicine. That'd be dope.